Hi, this is John. Welcome to another episode of The Setting Trick. We have something a little different for you today. I was recently a guest on my friend Kai Eckert's podcast, who is a American junior bridge player. It's called It's Your Call. And we are going to discuss a bidding problem that Kai had in great detail. If you typically just listen to the audio for the setting trick, then you might want to consider going to our setting trick YouTube page and watching this episode, because there are going to be points where Kai is entering a hypothetical bid that I'm talking about into a bidding box. And so you might be able to follow along a little easier that way. Regardless, thank you to Kai for letting us share this and the ACBL. And if you enjoy this format, then please check out Kai's show, It's Your Call, on YouTube. Thank you for watching and listening. Also, I would like to point out that for those of you who are bridge players and listening to this, there is going to be a point where I'm talking about this hypothetical slam auction, and I'm going to be saying something that's not true. Specifically, one version is saying that I can't show that I have a even number of key cards, which I don't, or that I can't show my club void, which are both wrong. But we do eventually figure it out. So please bear with us and be patient. And I know you're going to be just turning over with frustration, but maybe you'll be looking forward to it now that I've warned you.
Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome to It's Your Call. I'm your host, Kai, and today I am so lucky to be joined here by John McAllister. Welcome to It's Your Call.
It is my pleasure to be here, Kai. Thank you so much. You invited me yesterday, and we're doing it today because I was full of enthusiasm for participating in this. So
yeah, I was glad that you were so readily able to do this. And if y'all didn't know John McAllister already, I'm sure that many of you do. He is an absolute pioneer in the bridge media industry that we are growing. He made the brainchild. His brainchild is Double Dummy, which is an outstanding documentary that covered the traversal of a USA youth team. It was an absolutely outstanding watch. I'm so happy you put that together. And also, he is the person who runs and hosts the Setting Trick podcast, which has been running for such a long time now. And I have been diving deep into it, and the conversations have been just so insightful. So thank you to bringing all of those conversations out into the front light for people to be able to hear. I just wanted to ask you real quick, what was like the inspiration for starting the Setting Trick podcast?
So it goes back to Double Dummy, and we were just in Memphis for the NABCs, and the host hotel there is the Sheraton, and I was at a meeting of the ACBL Education Foundation, which I told you not to say almost, but funny now that I'm saying that, and it was on the second floor of the Sheraton, and so when I went to my first NABC, it was in spring of 2012, and I had just quit my job doing marketing for a hedge fund. And so being back up there on that second floor, I remember that's where there was a brainstorming session about how do we get more young people interested in learning bridge. And that was where I first had the idea for what would become Double Dummy, the film. And then probably like a couple years later, I remember I was driving my car and I was thinking about ways to, we were not anywhere close to finishing the film, but I was thinking about ways to get the word out about the film. And that's where I first had the idea for doing a podcast. And it probably took me 4 years to actually record my first episode. But I remember just a feeling I had after recording that first episode, like what an accomplishment it felt like. And I recorded one yesterday, and it's really a treat to be able to share, people's fellow bridge player stories with the broader bridge community.
Yeah, thank you for all of that work. And yeah, that's awesome. The idea of getting more people into Youth Bridge, and people listen to podcasts now, so get into the podcast area. So revolutionizing bridge like that. But not only does he do insane media work for bridge, he also is a very accomplished bridge player. He won the Mixed Swiss in the fall 2023 NABC. And also, he was a part of a team that won the Mitchell BAM in 2022. So congratulations on those victories, and many more to come to you as well, because I see that you have been placing very highly recently, getting a lot of platinum points. There was also a whole story recently about this last spin gold. You were on a team with a team of juniors that were, I don't know how you pronounced it, but you misspelled Aaron Silverstein's name and then called it the Silverstein Destroyers or something. Is there a little story behind that?
Yeah, so the most prestigious event, in my opinion, at the spring NABC is the Vanderbilt. And I'm friends with a kid named Ethan Derman, who's from Baltimore. I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia. And so we've played some. And he texted me about a month before the event. And he said, I'm my junior part. Ethan's 17. His partner, Jack Bogie is 18. And they texted me. Ethan texted me and said, "Hey, Jack and I are looking for teammates for the Vanderbilt." And I just sort of said, "Oh, okay." I didn't have any plans yet. And they're good friends, and their junior teammate is Avery Silverstein, who's 16. And I said, "What's Avery doing?" And he responded, "She's down."
She's down.
And so I wasn't necessarily asking, to play with them, but I was like, okay, let's do it. And so all three of them are on the USA One under 21 junior team for this year, which is the team that we featured from Double Dummy 13 years ago. And their Avery's dad is professional player Aaron Silverstein. And so he mentors these kids, and I've gotten to know them together. We played at a regional last year together. And so one time in the Zoom after they played, Aaron misspelled his last name, Silversetin.
Oh, no.
And so then it just totally stuck. And so I thought that our team name should be Silversetin. And there's a local bluegrass band here in Charlottesville called the Bluegrass Destroyers. And I didn't realize it initially, but I'm pretty sure that's where I got the Destroyers aspect. And so the funny thing about that team was that the collective age of the four people on the team was 99 years old. And I'm 48.
Amazing. Yeah, no. And you guys had an outstanding run as well. You made it to the quarters, right?
We made it to we lost in the round of 16. But I've been playing these tournaments. My first one, like I said, was Memphis 2012. I've been playing basically every national since then. And I've never had so many people in the bridge world rooting for me. And it was because of those kids, we were a team of underdogs. We got really lucky to come back from 62 down at the half in our first round match versus the Rubenstein team. And then we pulled off another upset in the round of 32 against the Hella team.
Yeah.
And so I was strutting around Memphis downtown for a good couple days with that stuff happening.
Outstanding. Congratulations. And I'm so happy that you played with them. They're friends of mine as well. And best of luck to them in their international journey. They've already gone before, placing I believe it was second in the U21 or the U16 ones in Veldhoven. And hopefully they're going to have another great result in the U21s. So yeah, thanks for being on a team with them and, helping them. I'm sure that they held their own completely, not discounting them at all because they are outstanding players to get to that point. So well done.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, this is no Vanderbilt problem, but are you ready for It's Your Call?
Absolutely. I've watched a prior episode with my good friend Olivia Sherson, and I'm familiar with the format. So let's hit me.
All right, let's go. All right. So this is your hand. You are not the dealer, so don't get thinking too much already. But the context is you are playing match points in a small club game, and your partner is Kevin Rosenberg, if that's important context. And your partner is the dealer. And things start out with a 1 club opening from your partner.
Okay.
And you get a 1 heart overcall from East. And it's your call. How do you start this one out?
Well, I'm fired up that I'm playing with Kevin Rosenberg. He's a great partner. Yeah, like lucky you.
Yeah, no, I was very, very lucky.
I think the first bid here is pretty easy. I'm going to bid 2 diamonds.
Yeah, start describing the shape of your hand, keeping things simple, making a forcing bid nice and easy. And your partner follows up with a 2 no trump response. And it goes pass to you. How do you continue? What is like an ideal contract that you're thinking about getting to at this point?
Well, let's see. I mean, I definitely think Slam's in the picture with having this ace king 7th of diamonds. The fact that I don't fit my partner's clubs isn't great, but he only promised 3 of them.
Right.
He has limited his hand. So, like he probably has a weak no trump with a heart stopper. I mean, he could have like the king of hearts. So I probably am gonna Q bid East suit. I'm gonna bid I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think if I bid 3 diamonds, it is forcing. I mean, I would like to, I would like to get going in the diamond situation. So I have 7, 9, 13, 15. So I have 15 high card points. I mean, I can probably stand, like if I bid 3 hearts and let's say Kevin bids 3 no. Now I'm going to bid 4 diamonds. And he could bid 4 no over that. And says, hey, I'm not interested in a diamond slam.
Okay.
And I think 4 no is pretty safe. Yeah. Okay.
So like if you this is like the scenario that you're putting forward.
Yeah.
So like let's just talk about the scenario for a little bit because I want to firstly get off to what does 3 hearts itself mean to you? What are you portraying with your hand? What necessarily are you looking for from your partner? What is 3 hearts here?
I mean, 3 hearts says like I've got a very good hand.
Yeah.
And I'm probably coming in diamonds or clubs. And and my next bid is probably gonna, explain to him where I'm making this slam try.
Right. So this is kind of more of a slam going hand, and you're getting that out there immediately. So you could be like diamond single suited or diamonds and clubs. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so if partner bids 3 no trump, what do you think 3 no trump is saying? Is this kind of like just a default response saying, partner, I'm not like I don't have much more to describe about my hand? Or like what are the other options for partner in this position in your mind?
I mean, I think when my partner bids 3 no trump, I think it probably means that like my heart my heart stopper is solid. Maybe that if they were worried about their heart stopper, they could maybe bid 3 spades.
Okay.
as a punt.
Okay.
But I think if they bid 3-no, they're like, I'm not so worried. I mean, the problem is it's a crowded auction,
Right.
like I bid 3 hearts. He doesn't have a lot of options. This definitely is a harder hand than the one that I watched you do with Olivia.
Oh, sorry, my bad. we're gonna have to tell Olivia that I gave you a harder one. No, I really struggled bidding this one. I was in pain, but I'm with you so far. I did bid 3
Okay.
hearts. Partner bid 3
All
no
right.
trump. And
Okay.
I sat here for a while as well, and I was thinking, like, I didn't want to give up and bid 4 diamonds, but there was part of me saying, like, oh, but there's club wastage probably, and this just feels so ugly. Like, it's either 3 no trump or just like or slam at this point. And it's just like, it feels like things could go really bad or it could go really right, and it's just a guess at this point. So when you bid 4 diamonds, which is a consideration of yours, this is kind of like a slam try saying long in diamonds. And yeah, okay. And you said for you that 4 no trump here is just to play and not key card, correct?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's kind of expert standard that Forno says not interested.
Gotcha. Just because, like, if you bid 4-no here and it's key card, how the heck are you going to sign off below the 5 level?
Right.
Right. You need to have some sort of option to stay low. And I do find it hilarious that if this were the case, we would see a 2 no trump, 3 no trump, 4 no trump from partner. I think that pretty things like this need to be pointed out. But your partner at this point, after bidding 4 diamonds, which is that your call at this point?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure? Okay, well, this is a slam-worthy hand. All right, so your partner bids 4 hearts here. Now, and you don't really have many discussions with partner, but you don't play kickback. Okay, that's one thing that you don't have.
Okay. Well, I'm bidding 4 spades. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I'm just going to bid 4 spades because, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's going to be a situation where, like, if partner signs off in diamonds, am I just bidding a slam now? Problem with bidding a slam is that I can't really. If I bid key card, I mean, if my partner is bidding 4 hearts, I think that's the ace of hearts.
Right.
So now, like, the queen of hearts is a trick, and most likely because the king is with East based on the overcall. But the spade finesse rates to be on. I was thinking before this bid that if my partner had like the jack of spades, the king of hearts, and the jack of diamonds, that slam through the overcaller. I mean, that's 5 high card points, and obviously, so you could have like ace king of clubs or something. You do need some entry to partner's hand to take some of these finesses. Right. I was worried about, like, say partner has king third of hearts, it might just go ace of hearts heart rough against 6 diamonds. But this 4 heart bid definitely improves that. I mean, the question is, do I want to just bid, like, the reason that I'm hesitating to bid 4 spades is because I don't want to be like if partner thinks and then signs off slowly. I mean, am I just going to bid a slam anyway? Like, is there a play for 7? Let's say he's got so let's give him the best hand: ace of hearts, king of spades, queen of diamonds. Right. That's 9 high card points. We still have a heart loser. Right. I mean, I almost just want to bid a slam. It's possible that we would want to play in no trump, although it is a club game. It's not, people don't bid a lot of slams in club games. And even if I do, let's say I bid 4 spades, it's possible that partner's going to bid 4-no, and now I'm going to have to decide if I show my void or not. And if I do show my void, he's not going to really know that it's clubs. Like, I
Right.
mean, I have 2 key cards. So 5 no would probably be our void showing bid for 2 key cards.
Right.
So, you know, he might think I have a heart void.
Right.
So I'm just wondering if, practically speaking, that bidding 6 diamonds is just kind of, you know, now that I've gotten this help from him, it also, you know, it also might be beneficial to bid 6 diamonds, because it might make the lead, you know, 6 spades might, or 4 spades might give the hand on lead a better idea of what to lead.
Right.
So I'm deciding between 4 spades and 6 diamonds
At this point. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, am I really going to sign off if partner bids 5 diamonds now?
After the 4 spades bid?
Yeah. Hmm. You know, obviously we don't have this much time at the table.
Right. It's a benefit of the video format, right? You can think all you want, and it's your call.
Yeah, but it's not really practical. I mean, it's probably not a great for my own purposes.
True.
Like, is there upside to bidding 4 spades now that we can get to 7? I don't know that we're gonna make 7. I mean, we might not even make 6, you know, like we might, although the ace of hearts is a really good card for partner and half. I think I'm just going to bid 6 diamonds.
All right. Just throwing out 6 diamonds. And you cited a lot of different logic here where 4 spades doesn't necessarily get you anywhere in terms of like just figuring out if you're going to go to slam, because you already said like if you bid 4 spades and partner just signs off, are you going to bid slam anyway? And you might have come to the conclusion of, yes, I was just going to bid slam anyway, so what's the point of bidding 4 spades and giving the opponents more information? There was also the idea of 4 spades and partner bids 4 no trump. Now, if you're familiar with the void showing responses, which John was talking about, if you bid 5 no trump, you're saying, partner, I've got a undisclosed void, but I have an even number of key cards. And what John was saying was that he's not sure if partner's going to think that I've got a club void or if I've got a heart void, and partner still is not going to be able to evaluate their hand properly opposite this 5 no trump, and we're already at the 6th level. So it's not going to be a particularly helpful thing. If you didn't know the void showing responses, then you know, bidding this void yourself, like if we had another key card, let's say we had the ace of hearts as well, of course we would probably just be going to grand or something like that, and the auction would not have happened, but this would be showing an odd number of key cards specifically with a club void. So just wanted to specify some of the things that John was talking about. If you had any extra comments on me like over summarizing things, then let me know.
Oh wait, I have 3 with a void, so I could bid 6. I forgot that
we do have the king of diamonds.
I do have, yeah, so I could bid 6 diamonds and maybe partner. No, because it's still hearts. It still could be hearts.
Yeah.
I did think though, after I bid 6 diamonds, I said, well, maybe if I bid 4 spades, we can play 6 no. But I think I've bid 6 diamonds.
Yeah. So you bid 6 diamonds, but also another thing that John was saying there was that if the 6 clubs itself is showing 3 key cards with a void, but if he were to be bidding 6 hearts, he'd be bypassing 6 diamonds. So technically, when he bids 6 clubs, this could still be a heart void, because he doesn't want to bid 6 hearts to just be like, I have a heart void, because then you'd just be bypassing 6 diamonds and you'd have to be going to 6 no trump if you don't have all the key cards. But yeah, just bidding 6 diamonds, I think it's completely fair. Envisioning partner with the appropriate hand is just very, very much a juicy thing. So I think it's time to reveal partner's hand, and we can come down to the conclusion of what we think we should have done with both hands at our disposal. So
I have a feeling that bidding six diamonds is wrong though, because like I don't know that you would be. I imagine you probably bid six diamonds, and I feel like it's wrong. So let's see. Let unveil it. Do it for me.
Yeah. All right. So your partner holds 3 small spades. Ace,
Okay.
Ace, Jack, Doubleton of hearts.
Okay.
Queen, Doubleton of diamonds.
That's great.
I was like, when I saw the Queen Doubleton of diamonds, I was like, thank God, partner, you've saved me this time. And partner held the King, Jack, 10, sixth of clubs.
Oh, okay.
Which is a little bit ew.
Yeah.
Um,
He's got 2 entries, like the Queen of Diamonds. Yeah.
So overall, the hand is very very ugly in terms of we've got 2 spade losers and we've got pretty much a guaranteed heart loser.
Yeah.
And we would love to have more than just 2 entries as well. That would be a blessing.
Yeah.
Because then we might have a line where we're able to double roughing finesse the club suit. 2 entries is not enough to do that right now. So we found 6 diamonds, but is it the right thing to find? My auction went a little bit better. Not a little bit better. My auction went a little bit different, where I said 4 spades because I'm like, partner control bid. I'm also going to control bid. Why not? And then Kevin bid 5 clubs. Last train.
You did 5 diamonds like a pro.
Well,
tell me.
Well, no. I didn't. I did 6 diamonds because I was just like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. We don't have many agreements here. I just was like, well, I'm going down to the 6 diamonds train. So last train, choo choo, let's go. Yeah, no, if you had this auction where partner bid 5 clubs, which was last train, would you have bid 6 diamonds or would you have been able to stop?
Sorry, I just was playing with a pen and I just completely
oh no.
covered my fingers in ink.
I do that all the
time. Yeah, over 5 clubs. He has 11. I don't know. I doubt it, Kai. I mean,
yeah,
I didn't talk a lot about signing off.
No,
like I doubt it.
I wouldn't do it either. I'm just like, yeah, no, just 6 diamonds. It just feels like too many good things could happen, just give partner the king of spades, the ace of hearts, which we're very confident they have, and the queen of diamonds, and we're in a very happy position. It's just move that king of clubs over just a little bit, please. It didn't happen, unfortunately. But I think not to criticize Kevin's bidding, but I want to also ask, would you take the same actions with the north hand, or would you have a different way of showing your hand if you held those north cards with our bids?
I can't see the north cards. I mean, I remember what the hand is, but
yeah, I edit those in post, but I can give you give you a Queen 2, King Jack. I sent them in the little chat in.
Okay.
If ever you need a little mental reminder.
So before I answer that question, my question is, what did they lead? Probably not a heart.
Oh, that's a good question. Yes. So it went. So we ended up in 6 diamonds. The opening lead was, and they were leading into us from. No, East was leading. What did they lead? They didn't lead a heart.
Yeah, that would be bad for them.
Because we just can.
We can maybe make it if the spade finesse is on.
We got
pretty close to making it.
We got plenty of entries in that case, and the spade finesse is on. I think they just led a diamond? They must have, because they didn't lead clubs, they didn't lead hearts, and they didn't lead spades either, so I think they just led a diamond.
So he probably played the 9 or the 10?
Yes.
You're not like completely down. Like, let's say the overcaller has 3 diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
No. Let's see. If the overcaller has 3 diamonds, can't you just like come to your hand, spade finesse? Oh no, because you can't pitch the spade and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can't do that. Never mind.
It just no, like
Never
I
mind.
stared at it for such a long time, and eventually I came to the decision. I'm like, well, if East, like I think I was thinking the same thing, where if East has 3 hearts, you can, like, uh, like try
You
to
mean
rough
3
an extra
diamonds?
heart to get like an extra,
You
an
can rough.
extra.
You can pitch it, play it hard, and pitch a spade, and then rough. But I guess if they had 4 diamonds, you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta. I don't know if you can do. You're
All of
gonna
it.
have to be roughing down the.
We can always play another
Yeah.
trump. I mean,
What did Kevin think about your auction?
uh, I didn't I didn't really ask, to be honest. Well, I did ask. It was an evening game and I was very, very drowsy, so I didn't really remember too much of our conversation, but I think that in the end he was like, it's just a really, really hard hand to bid.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought it on to It's Your Call, because I had to give somebody else the challenge of this. Um
Yeah. Thank you.
One thing that he did mention is that he could, instead of bidding 2 no trump, he could have bid 3 clubs, or done
3
something
clubs.
that would have been explaining clubs
Yeah.
a little bit more, so that I would have a better idea
Yeah.
of the shape of their hand. And if partner does bid 3 clubs, I am a lot less interested. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's one way that this could have gone a little bit differently, is if instead of 2 no
Mm.
trump, we see a 3 clubs call from partner, which would kind of ruin our hopes a little bit more, which is exactly what we needed on this particular hand. Um, I mean, I guess is another scenario we could go down. If partner bids 3 clubs, what do we do at this point?
We have to bid uh 7, 9, 13, 15. I mean uh I think the 2 choices are 3 hearts and 3 nil.
Yeah, I agree.
Like 3 diamonds is not forcing.
Right.
Um, yeah. Mm, I don't know. Do I want partner to declare it? Yeah, the thing is, partner can always punt 3 spades. That doesn't really mean anything. I guess I'd probably bid 3 hearts, kind of showing doubt about, like, I got a heart stopper, but it's not the most robust heart stopper.
Yeah, if
Even
partner's
if I had
got,
the 10 of hearts, it would be better.
yeah, for
So
sure.
the nines, okay, partner. I like the 9, but 10 would be better. So maybe I would bid 3 hearts.
And partner would bid 3 no trump, as they do have the ace of hearts.
Yeah.
And would this end for you at this point?
Mm, 7, 9, 13, 15. I mean, I realize I'm counting the high card points, but I also have 7 diamonds.
Right.
So it's like, it's not really like 15 points is like with a 7 card suit. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I could bid. I don't know. I could still see myself bidding 4 diamonds. I could still see myself bidding 4 no trump over 3 no trump.
4 no trump's another good option, quantitative.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like if I'm making a slam try, I feel like I have to bid 4 diamonds.
Yeah. I agree. I think this just tells partner more about shape, and then it becomes a more of a cooperative situation if we're
Yeah.
thinking about a slam try. Um, but mind is still going to slam try as opposed to just passing the 3-no trump.
Yeah,
At this
maybe
point.
I bid. Maybe I would bid. I mean, I can't pass 3 on Trump.
Yeah, no.
I might bid over 4 hearts. I might bid 4 spades now. I mean, yeah.
4 hearts, 4 spades, and I mean,
And even now, though, my partner's made a positive move for slam.
yeah. You just need partner to hold the dang king of spades, right?
Yeah, it would be interesting to hear Kevin and his partner for the Nationals, Brian Platnick,
Yeah.
did the hand.
Well, he's a pretty regular commenter on the content that I make, luckily, so I get to hear a lot. And who knows, maybe I've forgotten something about this hand. I forgot the auction, and he's gonna correct me on it. But he normally
Kevin
does.
comments or Brian comments?
Kevin comments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin is one of my favorite commenters. He's like written me full stinking essays on how I could have done better in little situations, which I deeply appreciate. Like, just mentoring from Kevin, like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a very, very difficult hand. I think it's just hard to stay out of 6 diamonds.
I can also see how this is a great opportunity for you to learn. Like, you're playing I saw you play in the junior trials, and this is a great way to, better understand bidding. I mean, it's helpful for me to elucidate my thoughts about it, like to have to verbalize them. I haven't had the opportunity to do that very much. So,
yeah. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about making videos is that I'm like, I verbally have to say stuff and it makes me like, wait, that doesn't sound right. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It really makes you think in a different way and adds different perspective. So I think that overall, like, making videos has, and verbalizing all the thought processes that I'm going through kind of like makes me think about like what's good and what's bad and little shortcuts that I take that probably aren't so good. But
yeah, I know. I mean, I know that I'm happy to share my thoughts with most anybody on a bidding problem. But some professional bridge players are more reluctant to share their thoughts. But I think in a format like this, you're really encouraging people you're going to get, good ideas.
Yeah.
And the best is that it's like real world experience where you were sitting here with these problems.
Yeah.
And, I think that's a great format for your own learning.
Oh, for sure. No, I've definitely got many, many benefits from this, hearing different people's perspectives, different styles, different everything. And also lots of ideas that hadn't popped into my head before just keep coming at me. And I'm like, oh, I could have done that. I could have done that. I could have done that. Lots of bids that people are just like, yeah, no, you could do this. And I'm like, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, and hopefully that helps everybody else as well, like learning in a different way. I guess this is kind of just like sharing my learning with other people in a way.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what, the thing about bridge is like one of the things I've learned is like, we just learn, like, sometimes it's just one little thing, like you learn one little thing, like Zia, for example. I remember I was talking to him. I don't remember where it was, when, but he was talking about like a bidding problem that I gave him, and he had queen and 1 in like a unbid suit.
Okay.
And he told me that he likes to bid no trump with queen and 1 because it's positionally good.
Yeah.
And I had a hand in a round of 32 match where I had like an 11 count with queen and 1. I bid 2-no. I bid. I think I bid 4. I can't remember, but we got to 3-no that they could beat, but it was really hard with the hand on lead to beat it. And those kind of things, they they stay with me.
Yeah.
When you pick up a win in a big knockout match on a board, that's a that those little gems you never know when you're going to get.
Yeah.
But it's a combination of all those small things that has made me into the bridge player that I am.
Yeah.
Today, which is can be good and can be very bad.
Yeah.
Like as a bridge player, I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. I get it a lot. Well, I think that we have talked about this hand a lot. I think that it's impossible to keep either of us out of 6 diamonds on this hand, even if partner bids 3 clubs. I would be a little bit more disinclined, but also I'm just like, partner's gonna have the king of spades, right? Please. That's all I need partner to have, and the queen of diamonds. But yeah. I need to now ask the audience. Hello, guys. What would you do with this hand? Oh my gosh. Are there ideas here that we haven't even considered that you want to throw out there? Let us know. Would you be able to be kept out of 6 diamonds? Would you have the restraint? So yeah, that's our questions. And yeah, let us know all the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things that help the YouTube algorithm spread bridge for us. Thank you so much. Glad that you were here. Thank you.
I have one more point.
Oh, good.
I just interrupted your outro.
That's fine.
But the problem also though is that like how does the problem with like okay, let's say because I was thinking if your auction, you bid 4 spades, he bids 5 clubs, and now let's say you bid 5 diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to score when you've got, I guess, diamonds break? So we got 7 diamond tricks. Heart is 8. We got 10 tricks and no trump. So even it's possible that it's going to be really hard to get out. I mean, depending on what they lead, like let's say they lead a spade is maybe best. So we would they could get 2 tricks if we knock out the heart. So we get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, the problem is playing this hand match points where it's like very hard to stop in 5 no trump.
Yeah. Like you would much rather be playing in no trump than in diamonds because just the trick points are not in your favor at all. So that's another argument for going to 6 because it's like, well, at this point, it's impossible for me to stay in no trump and might as well be in slam because everybody who decides to just pass 3 no trump at the club game is just going to be playing in 3 no trump, and anything that we do in diamonds is not going to be able to beat the score that they get from that no trump contract. So yeah, that's also a very, very good point.
How did you score on the board? Do you know? Do you remember?
It was I think that there was a little bit of company. It was like a shared bottom. So yeah, it was.
How did you and Kevin do in the game?
In the end, we got like a 70%.
Boom.
We did well. But yeah, it felt good. We had a lot of. This was probably our most difficult board that we had. But yeah, learned a lot. Always learn a lot whenever I'm playing with Kevin. Or watching Kevin. He's been doing a lot with Silicon Valley Youth Bridge, and I'm also on that board, so we do a lot for the youth here, or we try to do a lot for the youth here. And one of the benefits of being on that board as well is I also get to go to all the events and listen to what Kevin has to say. So it's learning for me, but also I'm glad that we're providing all of these. I'm especially glad that we're providing a space for youth players to have the space to learn from Kevin and Amber and Will Watson, and sometimes myself.
And you. Well, I admire that you're bringing your worst board from a 70% game to the classroom.
Well, those are the best ones to bring to the classroom, right?
Indeed.
As long as you have an embarrassment tolerance, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
things happen. Thank you so much for being here, John. Thank you for all of your insights, and thank you for reciprocating my struggle here. It was not just a simple solution. Oh yes, I would clearly just stay in 5 diamonds because of this, this, and this. It was not that. We both made it to 6 diamonds.
Yeah, we'll just have to. I would say get Kevin to play it better, but I forgot we're declaring. So
Yeah, no, if we could have right-sided the contract in that way, get Kevin to play it, then certainly.
did you go down one?
Yeah, it was yeah, it was down one. The spade finesse was on. Actually, maybe it was down two in the end.
He lost the heart and a spade, probably.
Yeah.
Did you take the heart finesse?
I mean, in the end, there was a position where I just like had nothing else to do but take a heart finesse. Oh no. I lost a diamond and I lost a spade in the end. I think is what I lost. A diamond and a heart. I'm pretty sure.
Were you surprised when the heart finesse lost?
No, I was like, you bid hearts. Clearly, you've got to have the king of hearts, right? You wouldn't be overcalling one heart if you didn't have something there. You probably have much more experience with people bidding suits that they don't have much in.
No, I mean, I'm definitely expecting the heart. It's just a joke, like bridge humor. Like a non-bridge player I wouldn't be able to make that joke to a non-bridge player, but a bridge player as experienced as you are, I can make that joke very easily. So that's part of one of the things that's so great about bridge is the opportunity to joke, make bridge jokes.
Yeah. We've got our own jokes. We got bridge culture. All 100. Right. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right.
I look forward to seeing the final version.
Oh, for sure. I'll be sending it to you as soon as it gets posted. It's going to be up in like 3 weeks or so, because I've got some others lined up, and yeah. All right.
All right. Thanks,
Time to go. Thank you, everyone. Keep on bridging, everybody. Bye.
Bye.